Tomaste, luego llamaste y en medio de indirectas calentaste la situación y yo tranquilo en la habitación. No lo esperé de ti, te veía tan enamorada que ni intenté. Ahora te pregunto, ¿por qué sigues con él? Si borracha me confesaste que no te lo hace bien. Tú le calientas la comida, pero él no te sabe comer. Si pruebas no vas a volver. No, yeah, porque sigues con él. Si borracha me confesaste que él no te lo hace bien.
What's up, everybody? We are on to part 3. What are you gonna call it? Episode 3? I don't know. But my birthday is in 2 days, and on my birthday, I'm gonna be going live with my little brother. He's one of my favorite people in the world, and he co-produced Apocalipsis. And my nails have quit on me. I peel them off individually because it's just like an anxiety thing. But okay, so today for episode 3, I am going to be talking to, well, he has many nicknames. One of them is Mama Bear because he oversaw, oh god, he oversaw everything to do with my EP because he was like the godfather of everything that was going on, because, you know, he's an experienced, talented songwriter, performer, singer, everything. He just does it all. And he is really experienced. He's been writing for Selena Gomez. He writes with Julia Michaels. He's got bops on bops on bops. So I'm gonna add him now. You guys are gonna love him, hopefully just as much as I do.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. I miss you.
I miss you more. It's been like forever on top of forever.
It has. I know. Wait, where are you right now? It looks so spacious.
I am in a little town called Cuyamaca in the middle of absolutely nowhere.
Love that.
Just
Okay, tell me more.
Enjoying nature and writing music. There's a piano over there, just like,
oh, that's beautiful.
Just living my life in the nature and, you know, trying to use this insane moment to, you know, appreciate whatever the hell we can appreciate.
Exactly. No, that's exactly what I should be doing too. I mean, I've been writing a lot, kind of. I think you'd be proud of me when I say that I've been writing a lot by myself and like writing songs and stuff, you know.
Well, you better send them to me. I want to hear.
Okay, I will. I've been Kyfex has been sending me tracks.
Oh, sick.
For those of you who don't know who Kyfex is, he is a Peruvian producer, very, very underrated for like everything that he does, but he's super cool, and he sends me tracks from Peru over WhatsApp, and then I'll just like record over them and send them back.
He's underrated, but that's the beginning of his journey. The world will soon know that he's
You're
one
right.
of the best.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yes, you have a good point there. But yeah, I was just telling them you were like the overseer of all that was going on my EP, and you got to see me grow as an artist while we were doing it and while we were there and in the process of, because I know we did this little camp. Maybe it was a year ago or 2 years ago. It was a year ago.
It was a year ago.
It was a year ago in the summer. So it was like around now, actually.
It was, yeah.
And yeah, I just wanted you to just talk about your experience on the EP and kind of what you learned, or like, yeah.
For sure. No, it was amazing. You know, we worked together on, you and I worked together on your song for Instant Family. Mm-hmm. And which we had so much fun doing, and it was like so natural and beautiful. And then when Wendy Goldstein, who is at your amazing label Republic, hit me up and told me what your vision was for you to really move into your artist project, I just thought it was so exciting, like mixing sort of Peruvian folk music and traditional Peruvian music with alternative pop and like current Latin pop, like mixing all three of those worlds. I just thought it sounded like such a cool idea. When you and I got on the phone, I think actually you came over, right? You and your mom came over.
Yeah.
And you explained your vision even more in depth. And I just thought it sounded like such a cool thing to do, such a cool thing to learn from. You gave me this huge, you like told me all these different like classic Peruvian artists to listen to.
We even made a playlist together, remember?
We
it was
sure
like a
did.
Playlist of songs that we really enjoyed and maybe could draw from, whether it was a theme or whether it was a certain instrument. For sure, I remember that.
Exactly, and I still listen to that playlist all the time. It's like the perfect day off music. It's like emotional, but all the rhythms and the grooves feel like you're like on vacation, even though the vocal melodies can be like super heartbreaking. You're still like living in it. So we just working with you has been so cool because it's exploring all these different textures, and you know, between Poppy and then everything on the EP, I feel so proud of you and so proud of it. But also I'm really excited about some of the other unbelievable songs that we have.
That we haven't released.
That haven't been released. There's my two favorites that I don't know if you've announced titles, so I won't say their names.
You can say it, it's fine.
Okay, so Mona Lisa and then Adios. I think those are my two favorites ever of yours. And they haven't been released yet, and I'm obsessed with them.
Did you hear you were the one who sent me the latest version of Mona Lisa. I love it. Like Sean killed it. Sean absolutely killed it.
It's so Sean Wasabi for president. Andres and Mauricio, you know, they can be in the cabinet too. I mean, it's so good, and it's just so cool. So I'm really excited. So proud of what the growth you've already had, but when people hear what's coming next, it's going to be even crazier because the melding of all the different worlds, like I think we push those boundaries even farther, and I'm just so excited for it. But what also was so dope too is working with you is like you have amazing melody ideas, and like yes, I technically oversaw the project, but when it comes to Peruvian music, when it comes to Latin pop, like that is your world, that is not my world. So it's so dope to like follow your lead in that sense, and all the amazing, you know, Latinx writers that you brought into the project to make sure that like we were keeping this shit real. That was so cool. And your amazing dog and your mom and your brother. We had a blast.
Oh my gosh. No, you really are reminding me of how fun it was to be in the room and in the studio. And I hope as soon as they open up again, we can go and get right back to it.
Yeah. There's a lot more to do.
Any of them are. It's all I want to do. It's really all I want to do in it. I've just been making the most out of it in my home studio. But I have a few questions. And if you guys have questions, if you're watching, like feel free to ask away, and I'll definitely like read them and ask them to Justin or myself. And basically, so what would you say is your favorite song of the EP, or the one that resonates most with you in your life right now?
I mean, it's hard to say the favorites, right? Because not that I co-wrote every song, but I was just a part of the whole process, so it's hard to pick your favorites. But I think Loving Kind is really, really cool. I think you always make fun of the way I say it, but I have to try to say it like you say it because that's how we sing it in the song. Chocolate, which I don't.
Chocolate.
Because you can't say chocolate because that's not how the melody sings. So I can't just say chocolate. I have to say it how you sing it. I just think that's just feels such a feel good, cool song. I like that the structure isn't traditional pop structure, but all the pop hooks are in there. But if I had to pick, I would say Loving Kind. I feel like Loving Kind is just like, it does that thing where it's super cool as well as being very truthful to your life. And I love when songs can be truthful to the artist, but also just like, if you don't want to pay attention to the lyrics, it still just feels cool and it feels good. But if you do want to pay attention, it's very clearly your story and what you were experiencing in that moment.
Yeah, I feel like no one really listens to lyrics anymore, like at all.
That's pretty much all I listen to. So I'm always, but you're right.
Me too.
I'm so confused.
It could be a songwriter thing though. Okay, Isenia has a question for you. Who is an artist you haven't worked with yet that you'd want to work with?
Ooh, okay, that's a good one. I mean, Beyonce is always a dream just because
Of course.
she's literally the queen bee. And then like, you know, I come from like an old school singer songwriter rock thing. And so like Stevie Nicks is always a dream. I'm very fortunate that I've been blessed to work with a lot of my heroes. I've gotten to work with Gwen Stefani and Courtney Love. And I got to do a handful of songs on the new Dixie Chicks album that comes out. Oh, sorry. Now they're just the Chicks on the Chicks album that comes out in next week, I think. So I've been blessed to work with a lot of my heroes, but Beyonce and Stevie Nicks are still there. Still not there, I should say.
are still not there yet, but they will be. They will be for sure.
We can hope. We can hope.
No, we gotta manifest.
There you go.
No, but okay. So who is an artist that you see me collaborating with?
Ooh, I like that. I mean, you know, my thing, as you know, is always to go to the artist's truth. So I'm gonna have to turn that question around on you. Who is an artist? Because as someone that believes in your career, my job is to always elevate and focus what you're doing, not elevate and focus what I want to do, because this is your life, not mine. So who is the artist that you would like me to figure out how you can work with? How about that?
You really just pulled out the Uno reverse card on me. I'm not ready. Oh no. Well, someone I've been saying a lot lately is, okay, there's a few people. Like, obviously, Rosalia, right?
I mean, queen.
I really also am into Doja Cat.
Amazing.
Yeah. Someone just said Becky G. I had this idea on the live yesterday with Kennedy. You know how Beyonce and Shakira did that video together where they looked like twins?
Beautiful Stranger or something. Stranger, right? Yeah,
it was something like that. Like, we could do one of those videos where they're like, who's who, you know? They keep changing. But my dream collaboration would be Frank Ocean for sure.
Oh wow, cool.
And I mean,
Super
if
cool.
you're watching this, Frank Ocean, like, I know you're shy, baby, but we can just do it. We could just do a session. We're just writing together.
You can do it virtual. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Keep everyone in their safe space.
You don't even have to show your face, Frank. You don't even have to show your face. Oh, somebody said H-Al too. You know who H-Al is? He's like,
you're gonna have to educate me.
Going around whipping. I'll send you some of his songs.
Okay, send me.
He's super cool.
Yeah, you and Rosalie would be amazing. I was fortunate enough to her and I got to do like one session together for something else that never came to fruition to the public, but it was such a cool thing to work with her because I'm just like such a super fan. And she was in the middle of rehearsals for Coachella. So this was like a year and a half ago before COVID happened, when Coachella actually happened. So she was in the middle of rehearsals and then came to the studio as long as she could in between her rehearsals. And it was so cool. Her vibe is amazing. Her talent is amazing. Yeah, I think those are all three of those choices are really, really good for you. I think that would be unbelievable.
I would love that. I also like admire Doja Cat as a lyricist too. I just think she's so clever and so sassy. It's like everything that I want to be, you know.
It's everything that you can be. Everything
that I can be, of course. Yeah. But yeah, no, I'm just excited to get back in the studio. If you guys have any more questions for us, feel free to ask. I have one question for you though. So I know Justin worked on Loving Kind. He also worked on Chocolate. And he worked on one more. I don't know why I'm blanking. So I just gotta look up my own name. I don't even know the names on my own EP. What the hell? And you also worked on The Chase.
The Chase, I assisted on that one, but you and Michael Pollack, and I'm blanking on who else was on that song. Oh my God, amazing! Amazing. You guys really. I was just fortunate enough to like listen and give some notes, but you guys really slayed that one all by yourselves.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Out of those three, which one did you enjoy writing more?
Well, Chocolate was just like a party. I mean, every time it's me, you, and Kennedy in the room, it's just like, are we rewriting? Are we gossiping? Are we dancing? I'm not really sure, but we
The
always
answer is
leave with
usually the latter. But it's cool because we wrote that song in like 20 minutes. It
Yeah.
happened so quickly.
So that one was super fun. Loving Kind was one. I was in another room. Well, I think we wrote, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure Chocolate and Loving Kind were written on the exact same day. I'm almost positive. And you and Kennedy left Chocolate, went across the hall, and we're working on Loving Kind with Nick Monson and I can't remember who else. Was Skylar in that one? I can't remember. It's a year ago now, so I'm like lost.
Well,
but
also those sessions that we did to write these songs, except for Todo Está Bien, happened in only like a span of 3 weeks or a month.
It was quick.
And we were in it every day too.
Yeah.
So
and the two songs I mentioned before that I worship, Mona Lisa and Adios, were also written in that same time period. So like we all locked ourselves in the Republic Studios for like 3 weeks and just knocked it all out. But so anyway, I can't remember if Loving Kind and Chocolate were the same day, but they might have been. All I know is like Loving Kind, you guys already were like, you were already slaying that. I almost swore. I'm trying to be really polite on your Instagram. But you guys were already slaying that. And I walked in and just, again, I was just sort of helped. So that one was really cool to walk in on because you guys were already like 30% into it. And I was like, oh, this is really cool. This is really cool. And Nick obviously had done the guitar part, blah, blah, blah. But then I remember Andres came over and started playing all the percussion parts on Love and Kind. And it was just such a cool experience. So Chocolate Latte was like a full party, but Loving Kind was one that I walked into and it's like, oh, what is happening here? This feels really good.
Dude, I am just talking about it makes me so excited to get back in the studio. But yeah, no, thank you so much for talking to me. Like,
my pleasure, girl.
I just hope you have the best rest of your quarantine. Stay safe.
You stay safe.
I miss you so much.
Miss you
and
more.
Your dog too. You're like bear of the dog. I actually got a new puppy recently. I don't know if
No way.
Yeah, she's you gotta meet her.
Okay, you gotta see my new puppy.
Okay. Oh my god, you got a new puppy too?
Her name's Izzy.
Baby. Oh, baby. Hi.
Isn't she so cute?
She's so cute.
Her at the rescue, this is actually a really funny story. I never told you because I haven't seen you since. At the rescue, her name, they were calling her Isabella.
Stop it.
And I was like, I work with a really brilliant young woman named Isabella. I can't call my dog Isabella. So we started calling her Izzy. Look at that puppy. Oh my
She's
gosh.
like 5 months, 4.5, 5 months old. She's so little.
Oh my gosh, what's her name?
Bonbon. You know those little candies, the marshmallows covered in chocolate?
Sure do.
She's a little bum. You caramelito, no?
So cute.
She's the best thing ever. I mean, she pees all over the house.
You know.
But
it happens. By the way, I just saw someone said Isabella collab with a Peruvian artist, which I agree with that too. We should find the best Peruvian choices for you because it's so important to the music that you make. So
it is. There's some really cool like artists that sing in Quechua, which is super dope. There's like Gianmarco, who's an icon, Eva Young,
right.
who's an
Who you've
icon.
worked with Gianmarco a couple times, right?
But we never did like you know, like a duet or anything.
Yeah.
But we did write a few songs together, which was pretty dope.
I think we gotta make sure we do that for the next project because that's important for you to have that collab because it's every time we make music, you always talk about your Peruvian roots and the Peruvian music. And I think that's just such a cool thing about what you're doing musically that sets you apart from everybody else. So we have to make sure we dig into that.
Yes, we will, and we will. I have some great. I'm gonna text you the songs that I've been writing.
I can't wait.
Then, talk about my album that I want to plan on doing.
Boom.
So yeah.
Love
Perfect.
it. Yay.
Puppy. Okay, I'm gonna take
So
her
good
out
to
to
see you,
Tino.
sweetie. All right, go.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. Love you, Justin. I'll
Love
see
you.
soon.
Bye, everybody.
Okay. Bye. Say bye to Justin. Justin is literally one of my favorite people ever, you guys. Couldn't you just feel the good energy going through the phone? Because I certainly did. Also, it could have been the baby too, but I think the vibes were there from the beginning. The vibes. But yeah, you guys, thank you so much for your questions. Thank you so much for being here and listening to me talk about my music, which I love so much. This is literally therapeutic for me. I'm honestly like, I want to get back to writing a song right now because I'm just so excited just talking about it. So thank you so much. She's falling asleep. Oh my God. Yeah, she's got to pee though. So I really got to go. But thank you so much. I'll see you guys soon. I'm posting all the episodes to my IGTV, by the way. So if you guys want to go check that out, go ahead. Or send it to your friends. Whatever. Bye. Bye.